'Twas 20 days till Christmas, but one of my final times on air. I'd save this for last, but with FFN, this doesn't quite fit there. So do it a day early was the thought in my head on Thursday night at 10 before they all go to bed. With that now explained, put down those kerchiefs and caps and hold off just a bit on that long winter's nap, because away to basketball highlights will fly like a flash as Boston College faced the Hogs in a Bud Walton bash. It's been 23 years since last they've seen this ACC foe, so the 4 and 5 Hogs wanted to put on a show. And what to our wondering eyes should appear but Izzy Higginbottom driving and scoring and showing no fear. However, BC would answer with passing so lively and quick that Nate and Dio would score with a move that was quite slick. Now Arkansas with possession near the top of the key with the ball, and it's Carly Keat showing the handles and getting that shot to fall. Though rapid were the Eagles as down the court they hurriedly came, and a pass from Samuel to Sidbury would make it a 5-point game. But just when it looked like an obstacle mount to the sky, Izzy Higginbottom began letting all the shots fly. So up to the top of the score sheet, her name it flew as she put up a career-high 36 plus another 2. And so because of that performance under the Bud Walton roof, the Razorbacks won by 11. Check the win column for proof. Now, a few days off make this a quick turnaround, but next on the hill, SEMO comes with a bound. If you wish to go, Sunday at 2 on your calendars you should put. Just make sure that you don't have anything else that might be afoot. But wait, there's even more fun on the hill to unpack. December 15th, you can get a peek at this year's Gym Backs. They're hosting a preview with 2 teams, the Cardinal and White. They'll run through Olympic events starting at 4 on that night. And if you go, please bring an unwrapped toy for their holiday drive as they're trying their best to keep the Christmas spirit alive. Now, for the 6th straight year, the state title game welcomed Shiloh back, but in the last 3 tries, the seniors left with no trophy to pack. So to win state, now how their eyes, how they twinkle, and their dimples, they would be merry, that title would top their season off with a cherry. But this happy ending is far from wrapped up with a bow, because against an undefeated Greenwood Bulldogs team, they now must go. But they can't let their eyes off the prize or let it get in their head, and they must forget losing in 5A and that feeling of dread. Because now, up a division, they must get straight to their work so that this time they can leave War Memorial wearing a smirk. And perhaps the biggest thing that this whole Saints team knows is they can't let pressure build like in the past when it rose. They have to play loose and light like the down of a thistle, despite the seniors knowing that Saturday will be their final whistle.
More just the motivation of, like, we want this ring. Like, we've done it before. It's kind of the standard at Shiloh to make it the state championship. We've been for the past 6 years now. And so we're really just trying to go get that W. I mean, one, it helps. We're not really going to be super nervous. I mean, we're going to have a little bit of nerves. Nerves are good. But there's also just, like, we can know what it's like to be in that situation, and we're kind of used to it at this point, so we know what to do in those situations.
Just like every other week, we treat every week like a state championship. You know, this is my 4th trip, so it's just tradition almost. It's just the standard.
That game will be played Saturday at noon if you cared, and I'm sure they hope to see all of you there. But for me, right now, I must exclaim ere I go out of your sight, we'll be back with the weather and to wish you all a good night.